Go Marlo, it's your day, it's your day, it's your day. Go sing, it's your day, it's your day, it's your day. Clap, it's your day, it's your day, it's your day. Dance, it's your day, it's your day. Go Marlo, go Marlo, go Marlo, go Marlo. Sing, dance, clap. It's your day, it's your day, it's your day. Hello, welcome back. To be honest, I did not know what I was going to talk about today. Today is video day, but I had no clue. And this is only because I have not been meditating as I should. You know how it is. Somebody can come to you for a good advice, and you always have a word for somebody who is going through something. But when the tables are turned and you are the one who needs this word, you kind of hesitate to give it to yourself. Well, that was my mode for this week. I have been dwelling on things that I shouldn't dwell on, and because of that I have not been able to meditate and think of something motivational that I can come with today, but I apologize. This morning I went searching for some motivational word, and a word came to me that sometimes we stare so long at the closed doors that we not even notice that there are many open ones in front of you. So this is what I want to share with you today, what I learned this morning, now what I was reminded of this morning, that sometimes we stare so long at the closed doors. We know where we want to go, and we know where we are coming from. We are grateful for it, we're grateful that we are coming from where we are coming from, but we just dwell on what we need to do to move on in life, and get all caught up in, sometimes it's called ingratitude, because you're not appreciating where you are, because you keep looking back and say, when I was there I was progressing more than I am now, and I can't stand waiting. You don't even know what you're waiting on. Your future seems so unpredictable, unsure. But I assure you that if you look on the doors, look for the doors that are open, you will see them, rather than spending time looking on the doors that are already closed. Another word that came from what I was reminded of this morning is that our entrances in the future greatly depends on how we exit our past. That simply means if we decide to hold on to the past, we will not be able to hold on or grasp what is being offered in the future. That's so. You need to learn to let go of the past completely, especially if it was not serving you. If your past was not serving you, it makes no sense you hold on to it. So your entrance into the future greatly depends on how you treat your exits. So while we are on the topic of talking about dwelling on what we don't have and not appreciating what we do have, this week I was going through my stuff, as I said before, and Shamal came in, and my vision board is in the sight of everybody, so they always come and check it out sometimes. And he looked on the board and he said, "But why you're not making the ticks on the vision board?" And I said, "What do you mean by that?" And he said, "Grandma, when you do the videos, you are doing motivational speaking, so why you don't tick it off?" And I had to pause and I say, "Thank you, Lord. Thank you for this small reminder that is very big. That small reminder, very, very, very profound. And I think later on in the day, or it could be the next day, his mother, Shanake, came in and she was asking me about a book that I have on the same vision board. And she said something about, but it right already, even if it's not published. And I say, it's true. It is already written and there. It's not like it's not. And I appreciate the fact that I was able to go through all that I needed to go through to complete these, one published, one unpublished, and one started but not finished. And I am very far. I'm very, where I say now, I'm very near to where I want to be, the books I want to write, and the things I want to be than I was a couple weeks ago, a couple years ago. So I have to be appreciative. And even in my mindset is nearer to accomplishing my goals than I was a couple months, a couple years ago. So sometimes we just have to look at the little things, be reminded of what you have, rather than spending time and dwelling over what you want and you're not getting it. Sometimes is when we appreciate what we have, we are able to accept what we don't have. Because sometimes what we want is not what we really need. Let that soak in for a bit. What we want in life sometimes is not what we really need. This is just the same as saying you cannot go forward and go backward at the same time. Am I right or am I right? There's no way you can be moving forward while going backward. So that's the same. You have to let go of the past to move on. But this is not easy. I know that this is not an easy thing to do. It's not easy to just say, I'm going to let go of the past and it happens. But what I do is to dwell on the lessons I have learned. And I'm always going to say this. Any lessons learned is a good lesson. Right? Anytime a lesson is learned in any experience, that's a good experience. So I focus on what I learned from my past, amid the disappointments, amid the hurt, amid the rejection. I don't dwell on those. I dwell on the lessons and try to see how these lessons can help me to make my life in the future better. And what I always do, this is my go-to phrase. Whenever I want to do something like letting go of the past, for instance, and I find that I struggle with doing it, I say to myself, what would you say to somebody if they tell you that they are struggling with their past? I know I could write an article. You have seen me write articles on these topics. I can come up with all the ideas. But what do you tell yourself when you are the one needing this advice on how to let go of your past? You tell yourself the same thing that you would say to somebody who is struggling with letting go of your past. You have to be conscious and be willing to change your mind. My catchphrase is change lives, change your minds. When you're changed and in the reverse, changed minds change your lives. So when you change your life, it means you change your mind, right? About things that you have been thinking about and thinking about from the past and things you're thinking about doing in the future. So I think I've run out of words for this video. But what I want to leave with you is move forward, not backward. And always remember that changed minds really and truly change lives.